them.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Mirage. First name, Kiss. So, the Caribbean Student Association sent me here to meet up with somebody. I don't know who still, but then tell me he's a nice guy. I hope he's a nice guy. But basically, their event next week, sorry, me I spit. It's to the teeth. But then tell me the event next week is called Loc'D Up. And then they invite me to, do a little talking. So, in a look of it, I'm going to meet up with the guy. Hopefully he's a Rasta like myself. Eyes are not in dread. And yeah. So, later, look out for yourself. See you soon. You don't know.
She was in love. The bumbo clot you steer for man for dog. Yeah, record man and a blood clot tell me. Well, so y'all for me, sir. We find out blood clot CSA here, you know. It's me them call Rasai. You see me and CSA tell me for them want me to come in and use off me locks because my boyfriend called Lock'd Up. And them a say me I go meet up with a bad charge. But they met a mining station because they don't know the Rasta man can't be friend with no blood clot bald head man. You see me? So you look for me locks them. So you girl them say them love you after now Coley locks this. You know normal. Me no normal. Rasai to me think. CSA we say larger. And when me do me think cause she didn't know to tell him. So you still a record me fan?
Because the youth is a good youth, cause you can't take a foolish Rasta then. Sure. Wait. Hold on there.
Here comes the Rasta.
Why? Yo, Rash! Are you that?
How that?
I know it's the man who see son. How old is it?
Yes, sir. You don't know, see, I made them call Rasta, you know. You see me? What your name, dog?
Proper.
What your name?
Kiss me, Ross.
What kind of people say a child be deal with that? What a man face them, man? What your name?
Kiss me, Ross. You don't hear me what you say?
What is that man here, man? Jay, may I ask you one more time. Where your name?
My last name, me Ross. First name, Kiss.
Yo. So make them say that for a long time then, Jed.
I did tell you from the beginning. Sorry, this fit for you.
Yeah, you know, see some styling things still. But anyway, on a different day, on another day.
What did they tell me was, they will have an event next week. 9 o'clock in Warren Franklin. And them tell me say the event is gonna be called Lock'd Up. You see that? You see what it is?
That's Lion party.
What? Same time, right? The event is about people and them locks in corporate America.
Cause you don't know say Rasta man corporate.
Everything's proper. So, what you say? You ready?
Yo, come with the down thing you dog. You ready?
Alright.
Here come trouble, here come the danger, here come the Rasta youth. Yo, Jay, forward no, Jay, cause you don't know say anything. But I wait for carpet.
Respect.
But Jay, you ever tell me if you kiss your ass one more blood clot time, he fuck you up.
My lord, listen to me now.
Well, when you tell me your name, tell me Ras. Then kiss. No, kiss the Ras, cause the order they don't.
Me know what you're saying.
Because not the general.
I've been in it from me born still. Anyway.
And them say, here comes trouble, here comes the danger, sent by the Savior, welcome the Rasta youths. I start recruit, soldiers for Selassie army. Ay. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger, welcome the Savior, welcome the Rasta youths. You know fi ask is who. At the general issue we no warning. Job people them a ball, said them tired of mediocre. Evil a go fall when we tried in Ethiopia. Believing from down, cause them life no easy boat ya. Even Bantan said it's not an easy road. Operation occupy the motherland. Calling all soldiers to kind each other land.
I'm from Washington, D.C., so back home when I was about in 7th grade, everybody around where I was at had dreads, and I kind of got tired of getting a haircut, so I just decided to get my locks.
I like the way they looked, a little bit of history behind them, and my aunt had a magic hair salon that I worked at, so it was just easy to get them because I didn't have to pay all that money for them.
I always had like a natural look, but like just waking up every day to that little natural thing, you know, basically I did nothing to it at first, but like just waking up every day, thinking about picking it and all that stuff, it just got tiring. I could just wake up, just go with my locks.
I actually had a lot of people in my family with them, their sister locks, so I kind of just like the fact that they're a little bit different than traditional dreadlocks. My hair grows a lot faster, and you pay a lot less in products and whatnot.
I wouldn't say religious, and I wouldn't say fashion. It's more, I would say rebellion. Honestly, because I was just tired of just looking like what everybody wanted me to look like.
I'm not Rastafarian, but I do find that my locks as kind of an identity because, you know, I think a lot of young black women have been told, you know, their hair is nappy or undesirable, and you see a lot of unnatural hairstyles and stuff. And I felt like locks are the easiest, to me personally, really manageable way to still be natural and, you know, be who I think I am. I don't want to have to straighten and put chemicals in my hair to conform into Eurocentrism, because I'm beautiful, I'm black, and even though I'm not Rastafarian, I chose locks.
Maybe years ago that had to happen to get in the door, but I personally do not feel like that should hinder someone from getting in the door. I think that all styles of hair, we have every culture that you can think of in America today. I do not believe it is fair to ask one culture that has been in America for quite some time to continuously address the way that they look, dreads, locks, twists. We are a diverse culture.
Nope, not at all, because entrepreneurship, your progress is unlimited. That's number one. It might limit my job opportunities, but at the end of the day, I don't really care, because if you can't respect me for my mind, then I don't want you to respect me either.
Yes, I do. I've been to a lot of interviews before, and one time when I first started doing interviews, I didn't have my hair done, and so it was looking kind of rough. And so after the interview was over, the dude, he was generous enough to say, you're not going to get the position simply because your locks are not done. Like when you come to an interview, I advise you to start getting your hair done, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, cool. So after then, I just started getting my hair done every time I get an interview. But in corporate America, being a black male, when you have dreadlocks, I think they kind of want you to not even have it. Like if in a certain profession, they want you to cut your hair as opposed to having locks. I'm not sure why, but that's just how it is.
In Jamaica, since dreads is mostly for fashion, you get any type of job you want. They don't really care as long as your dreads is well kept.
No. I think people will understand, because you're from another country, it's your culture, and they will understand all that.
I think it would be for some employers, but I don't think it's a fair thing. I think it's the person.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, his background, his resume. I mean, that's tell you what you need.
Okay.
I mean, you could get a well-dressed guy come in there, and he could be a lowlight. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if I want the job that I want, it may for a certain person or certain employer, then I would just go on to another employer and ask him, you know, or until I got someone who accepted me for my hair. I wouldn't cut my hair for a job because I didn't accept who I was.
So what you're saying is that you feel like your dreads are more than just a fashion. It's part of you and who you are, part of your lifestyle.
Yeah.
And you're not for them out for money.
No.
That can make.
Yes, I have, and he has too. He told me that when he was in medical school, that they told him he needed to shave it off in order to remain in the program that he was in. But he decided right after medical school he was just going to go and, start his locks because that's what he always wanted to do.
So he had to shave off his locks in medical school in order to be in the program?
Yeah.
I'd probably only cut them if I had to. Normally with sister locks, they tend to get really, really long. So if they start to pull on the scalp to the point where they're too heavy and they would pull on my scalp and my hair would thin, then I would probably cut them.
I don't know. It depends. Probably if I was to get a chance to be like the president of a company, hey, I cut my hair. But if it's just like an entry-level job, it's not worth it.
I don't think I would, to be honest. I haven't thought of a circumstance where I had to cut my dreads unless someone was like at gunpoint, like cut the dreads.
In the business field, you have to look a certain way. They like the clean cut. They like the clean cut look.
In Jamaica, we don't really have that much stereotype. It's just that the ones that don't keep their dreads together, it's called bumper dreads. They say that they're nasty or they don't wash their hair and stuff like that.
I don't think they would have a stereotype. They just wouldn't find the appearance.
What's wrong with the appearance?
Nothing to me.
I understand that, but from your appearance perspective, then.
I think they would like to see something else, like a short cut, nice dress. I guess because it looks more like.
Go ahead and
just
say.
because of the association that goes with it.
What's the association? That's what I'm trying to get to.
Smoking.
Okay.
Rasta, the whole idea.
Well, personally, I like dreads. Like dreads look nice on some people. It's not made for everybody, but I
It
like
may not for
dreads.
everybody. So everybody
like,
can be a Rasta.
You know how some girls we get in the fake dress, the full dress or whatever. Those I don't know about it on some people. Like some people look nice and the others look crazy.
So you asked about my dreads.
Your dreads? I like his dreads better.
I never asked you your life.
Summer is on now. Me have my shots now. Me and my girlfriend apart. Whoa, start to
Rob, appreciate the interview, my man.
Okay. Thank you very much. That's how we do it in Jamaica. Ready? Come on, flip thumbs. 1, 2, 3. I know how we do it in
umbrella bleacher. Cause I saw the summertime, so the girl them say them ready for the summer marathon. So me have to sing another summer song. So me ask you, if you're ready for the summer, let's go. Shout it out and let me know.
Yeah, this is definitely not yours.
Can't check this one,
You know, start the bike. Bomba clatter, I don't fear bike. so you know if you rev something, but you can't turn it on. Up the shot, them sound every gangster knows say them connect. Brains pass bars and reach a one planet. Hey boy, you know soldier dog a one planet. Circle them ends and see them on the wall and stop. I just split and a beer can a
Yeah. Yeah, turn to me bomba clap music for that.
That's the man, hush, cool no man.
I want it, man, yeah, man.
Hey. Dreadlock Rasta. For a long time. It's born as a Rasta man, alright? Don't worry about the teeth, we soon get them fixed. Aye.
Whoa, whoa, baby, baby. Sit down with us, bend down with us. You know me have a fat cock for you. I've been waiting. Nobody nothing knows, say me and you a fuck. Nobody nothing knows, say you a give it up. Nobody nothing knows, say you come over me yard. Baby, take off your dress. Nobody nothing knows, say me and you a fuck. Nobody nothing knows, say you a give it up. Nobody nothing knows, say you come over me yard. Baby, take off your dress. Every time you come here, act like you know and do it. And I tell me, say I sneak, you a sneak. But from looking at your eyes, me see the freakiness. Baby girl, make it unleash. And I like, say, me no treat you good. And I like, say, me no go hard. Every time you come on me yard, you a worry and your man they at your yard. Nobody nothing knows, say me and you a fuck. Nobody nothing knows, say you a give it up. Nobody nothing knows, say you come over me yard. Baby, take off your dress. Nobody nothing knows, say me and you a fuck. Nobody nothing knows, say you a give it up. Nobody nothing knows, say you come over me yard. Baby, take off your dress. Baby, ride me like a stallion. Fuck me like a number one. Better speak in a tongues. When me use my cocky play guitar with your lungs. Hey girl, me I go shift you. When you feel it enter the boom. Transform like Tarzan. Better never get such fuck from a mother. Nobody nothing knows, say me and you a fuck. Nobody nothing knows, say you a give it up. Nobody nothing knows, say you come over me yard. Baby, take off your dress. Nobody nothing knows, say me and you a fuck. Nobody nothing knows, say you a give it up. Nobody nothing knows, say you come over me yard. Baby, take off your dress. Every time you come here, act like you know and do it. And I tell me, say I sneak, you a sneak. But from looking at your eyes, me see the freakiness. Baby girl, make it unleash. And I like, say, me no treat you good. And I like, say, me no go hard. Every time you come on me yard, you a worry and your man they at your yard. Nobody nothing knows, say me and you a